Market just opened. Just kind of looking for what am I looking for? Kind of just consolidated a bunch. I expect us to move lower. It really depends what we do. If we move down and hit these lows, then I don't even really expect us to go higher. We expected this fair value gap up here. I'm here. Obviously, these lows want to get hit down here. But I can't even really talk about taking a trade until until this gets hit, until this low gets hit, or this high gets hit. Until one of those gets hit, I can't even take a trade. Open. This is like some terrible volatility. I guess I'm on the 5 minute, that's why. As we respected this fair value gap, so I expect us to continue lower. But based on that, I don't want to take this long. Well, this is a pretty good trade, but I think we missed it. I'm not going to take it though. We have SMT. Changing the state. Enter short right here at the high. I'm not going to take this, but not worth it. Too early in the market open. There we go. Let's go, dude. Not really an SMT there. Just kind of I'm not taking this because well, I didn't get an entry and for value gap, so. Oh shoot, I have to connect my broker. Whoa. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we can't take this trade. The RR is treacherous. So. Check out this hourly. If we go higher, we go higher. I don't mind. I don't mind missing out on this. Because we got this fair value gap up here. We could inverse this. If we go higher and I miss out, I'm okay with that. I wish we could go up higher one more time. Can't go down yet. We can't short yet. Can't short yet. Can't short yet. I don't even know if I'll be able to short, honestly. Looks pretty bullish to me. Honestly. Let's look to you guys. This looks pretty bullish. Looks pretty bullish, you know. Just got this fair value gap right here. Fair value gap right here. We got this other fair value gap right here. We got this inverse. We respected that one. This looks pretty bullish to me. Doesn't really look bearish at all. It's okay. This looks pretty bullish to me. Okay, well now we have a clear. Yeah, this looks pretty bullish to me. Could have taken that long. I could have. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to take it because we have this 5-minute for value gap and we have this inverse for value gap. And we've already swept these highs out. New York already swept those highs out, so I really would be looking for shorts. I mean, Q is actually looking like a better candidate here for shorts. Okay. $30 points. 34. Let's say we don't. Well, we bounced off that for value gap, so I'm not even interested anymore. Roughly 37 points. That's roughly 4 cons. Yeah, I'm not even interested in shorts. Look at that. Look at that bounce. SMT. Instant bounce. Still not going long. We're going to need to see something else, though, honestly. I'm going to need to see better move down. Within 3 candles is the rule. We don't want wicks like this. This isn't what you want to see. Isn't what you want to see for displacement. Isn't what you want to see. Right, that's for value gap. This would be the time. Let's close below it. Terrible fill. It's okay. Break even right here. Buyback 4 here. This is a good trade to me. All confirmation hit. Like I said, break even here, targeting these lows. Changing the state is definitely efficient enough. We'll hold the line here. Make sure our stop is in the correct spot. I think we did SMT as well on a lower time frame, but we did SMT. Okay, we inverse that for value gap. Okay. Check. Everything's check on my list. Like I said, we didn't get the greatest fill, so it's something we got to be aware of. We got to mark these lows. Okay, we made basically equal lows with a yes. That's not good. Just looking for the break even. Make it risk free. Looking for that sweep right there. Okay. Again, pretty terrible fill. Inverse for value gap right here. Pretty confident in this. This is pretty... I'm pretty confident about this, okay? If we mess up, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know? We got to find a first TP, though. We'll have to watch ES, because when ES hits these lows, that's when I'm really... Got to watch for this break even. That's break even. Very cool. All right, risk-free trade. buy back a con. What kind of buy one there. We'll buy one there. And then we'll buy one at these lows. Okay. Or we can just full reverse and I get one con. Okay. Can I get a break, please? And queue. Well, once again, we're a tick away. Let me move my camera so you guys can see this trade. I think we just hit the other one. Yep, and I think we're going to run through the third one as well. Yep, there's the third one. Beautiful trade. They said I couldn't trade. They said that I was washed. They said that, you know, I couldn't possibly. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on here. Because I have a max limit that I can actually make on this. So we lost 250. So the account was down 250. Account was down 250. That means 500. So once this balance hits 500, we can get the other con out of here. We just need a bit more, and then we can exit out. I'm willing to let this 75% of my position run. We already made basically a 1 to 2. Oh, we hit those lows. Okay, crap. What do we think? It's kind of all I wanted to see. The logical thing would be to leave a runner. Would be the logical thing. If I was looking at this objectively, I'd say leave a runner. Leave a runner. And how many points do we need for 239? Okay. Are we serious? Well, this is always what I wanted to do. That was always my target. Yeah. Everything was it. Now we have the runner. This is how I trade the strategy. This is how it's gonna be. If we full reverse here, we full reverse. Unfortunate. You know, really would be pretty unfortunate, but $261. Wow. We really are reversing. Wow. Okay. I might need to go long, honestly. Might need to take another trade and go long. All right. Well, I probably should have taken that extra con off and gotten that extra $200. Yeah, I kind of needed that. But obviously, I usually like to let maybe 80% of my position run. Just read market like a book today, to be honest, and we actually did have a lower time frame SMT, so I think we're gonna run right to my stop. So my sell stop. But how mad would I be at myself if I took it off now? I took that $73. So we made a little less than a 1 to 2, which is good. That's what we wanted. Surely we're protected by some type of 5-minute. Not quite. Maybe we take it off here. How about we leave it? Because I plan on trailing this last stop. Like I said, we got all this stuff right here literally supporting us. This is like... See? Whoa. But max win is like 2,500 because of the 50% rule. So, woohoo! I won. It's literally been like over a week. I just strictly followed my plan. You see, because I wanted to enter right here, but we didn't have it yet. I wanted to enter right here, but we didn't have it yet. I just waited a little longer. Now here's the question. Do we exit right now? Or do we hold? I don't really want to do that. I'm going to create this fair value gap SMT. So if we really want to move up, we're going to have to inverse this. Otherwise, I expect us to hit these lows, but I kind of want to leave this trailing. This is what I do in back testing. So, all right, SMT'd. Buy stop's pretty well protected here. I need another swing low. Have this fair value gap right here. See, that's why I held. Yes, I'd really like for you to move the extra couple of ticks here. Let me make sure my camera's actually out of the way. I don't know if you guys saw the beginning half. So we're going to manage this, like I said. Usually I'd put it at the swing high, but I don't even want to see us go that high. Because we're going to reverse, it's going to be right here. I'm thinking about it purely logical. Today this was a good trade, good execution. Try to get down here. I think if I get down here, I can get out fully. Because what are we on the account? Okay, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? There we go. Negative 249 P&L. Oh, negative 313 on that. So on the break-even trade. So yeah, so negative 250 basically. And so okay, let's get out of here. All right, there's our final take profit. The only reason I'm getting out there, I think this will go lower. I think this could be a great trade because I have a 50% consistency rule for my profits. So, yeah. Okay, that was a good trade. I believe we made... That's how our trade should be every day, really. That's just not... It wasn't a great trade. I mean, it was a good trade, but that's how our trade should be. Like that. This won't resync for a couple of minutes. Let's go over the trade here. Will it go lower? Probably. Like I said, 50% consistency rule. Okay. So what's going on here, in my opinion? Okay. So we have an inverse for value gap right here. London session, New York session swept Asian session highs. We have all these lows right here stacked. We have these other lows back down here, which you can't really see, but they're all the way down here where I took my last take profit. As you can see, we are going up in the morning. We have this little sweep right here in the morning. So I'm thinking, well, maybe... you think we sweep right here? We have an SMT. I'm like, well, maybe shorts. But market didn't show anything, which I'm happy didn't because that would have been a worse trade. Okay, we're going higher. We're going higher. We have this 15-minute for value gap right here. Okay, we hit this 15-minute. What do we do when we hit this 15-minute? I actually didn't even realize this. We still had an SMT. We had like a 5-minute. We had like a 15-minute SMT right here with these highs. Ba-da-ba-ba-boom. But funny enough, I'm happy I entered on NQ actually went down further, which is actually funny because NQ wasn't originally what I was hitting. It was originally going to be ES because ES was lower. But I would assume NQ would lag behind rather than SMT. So I'm glad I held this for those extra points. Okay, so what do we got going on here? We have, this is high, higher, higher. We have right here, we have higher high, lower high. We have lower time frame, literally so low time frame. 30-second SMT wasn't obviously based off of a 30-second SMT, but we have a 30-second SMT. And then we have this fair value gap, plus we have this hourly inverse fair value gap. And we're wicking. It means we want to go lower. First, we have the spike move down to this fair value gap we completely respect, so we can't go yet. And then I watch it, close. Here's the change in the state. Here's what I was waiting for this entire time. Was a good candle close. It was 2 candles, so it was within my thing. Obviously, my entry was not that great. My entry was supposed to be right here, but I waited for the candle closure to be safe. So I waited for the candle closure, put my stop at the high. Technically, my stop was right here. Okay, what happens after that? We hit that because this could have held. It could have held, and we could have gone higher. But I was betting that it wasn't because we were already super bearish. Okay, then we're tank down all the way to break even. That's why I took it on NQ instead of ES, because for starters, ES, what do they have right here? Still no change in the state. Change in the state would have came way too late. Plus NQ is quicker price action as well. We would have gotten stopped out at break even if we took the trade on ES. If we took the trade on ES, it would have been mid trade at best. I mean, look at this. It would have been like, we would have had to wait till here. We would have had to put the stop at the high. We would have caught like it would have just been a break even trade. That's the difference. As you see here, we spiked back up. I was pretty confident, though, that we'd continue a little bit lower. We did. As you see, we're kind of going up here. I'm happy I sold that last con. So, yeah. Great trade. Bunch of terrible trades. Great trade. My best trade of the year. So, yeah. See, TradeZealous synced. Okay, we still didn't sync.